YouTube. This is just a short blog about something that I would like to. This is such a weird lighting. I think that's better, right? Ooh, okay, there we go. Hello, everyone. This is just a very quick vlog I am going to do, which is, as you'll see in the title below, opportunist, not a good word. And it is relating to a lot of comments I've been seeing on other vlogs about Real Housewives of Atlanta, and comment sections and people talking about how Nene called Marlo an opportunist and what the word opportunist is. And a lot of people are just basically saying, like, oh, well, what's wrong with the word opportunist? Like, everybody in RHOA, Real Housewives of Atlanta, is an opportunist. I'm an opportunist. Everyone's an opportunist. People are opportunistic. I just want to say that my opinion on that is opportunist is not a good word, people. There's no way you can twist it to be a good thing, because it is a word defined by the English dictionary to, I guess, insinuate negative qualities about a person. So, okay, Nene is the one who first shouted out the word opportunist, and people are getting on her like, why is, oh, well, you're an opportunist. Yeah, okay. Nene mispronounces a lot of words, appropriate, fistus, whatever else stuff she says that just, I don't understand why she does that, but whatever. I digress. But one word she did use correctly was opportunist. Do I agree that Marlo is an opportunist? Not exactly. I don't really know what goes on in the real world of their lives. I only just know what I see on TV. And, I think Marlo maybe was their friend and really did, value their friendship. Am I going to say she's entirely an opportunist? No. But still, at the end of the day, Nene meant it as a negative thing when she called Marlo an opportunist, and it is a negative word. There's nothing that anybody else can say to twist that word to mean something good. When you call someone an opportunist, it does not mean that they are just around you to get opportunities. It means they are around you and will do anything to get that opportunity. It means that they don't care at all what it takes, even if that means that there are negative consequences for others around them, if they have to step on you to get there, if they have to use you up. It means that they are already have in mind that you are not really a friend. You are not really someone that's worth anything. You are just a means to an end. And when you have been used for what you've been needed for, they will dispose of you because they are an opportunist. Opportunists don't care about the people they are using. They don't care about, they have little regard or morals for others and how it affects others. That's what an opportunist is. So that is what she meant when she called Marlo an opportunist. Marlo, if she is offended by that, has every right to be offended by that, because that word is used. When someone calls anyone an opportunist, they should be offended if they don't believe they are an opportunist. She basically said she doesn't really think that Marlo is her friend, that Marlo was faking it, and that Marlo was using her only to get on the show, I guess, and that means that everything we're seeing is fake. That's what she means when she calls her an opportunist. So I just wanted to clarify that, because people are talking about, oh, I'm opportunistic and opportunist that, and, nothing wrong with being an opportunist. Yes, there is something wrong with being an opportunist. There's nothing wrong with wanting to be in the right place at the right time, with wanting to be able to access opportunity that you have earned or that you feel that you deserve by your own work or virtue, or, yeah. I don't know what else to say about it. That's a different word. I don't know exactly what that would be called. I guess a hard worker. I don't know. But I just know that the word opportunist is not a good word. And I know that, it's just not a good word, people. So stop trying to say that it's a good word. Stop. And I'm not saying whoever's watching this did not already know that, but there's lots of people on YouTube talking right now, and they're like totally, twisting it to make it sound like it's a good thing, or going on campaigns to make it sound like you can make it a good word, and then starting to call themselves that. And I'm like, You would never say that in an interview, right? Like if someone was interviewing you for a job, you wouldn't be like, well, I'm opportunistic and I'm opportunist. They're going to be like, oh, wait, so you're going to use us, and then when you really get, some, even if that's something that you want to do, you just can't go around telling people that you're an opportunist. Don't think that that is a good word. It's a bad word. The only true thing I've heard in reference to the word opportunist that was used in Real Housewives of Atlanta's previous episode was that, oh, Nene's calling Marlo an opportunist, but everyone on that show was an opportunist. That is the only true thing that I agree with. Yes. How does she have a right to call anyone an opportunist? Because everyone on any Real Housewives of Atlanta show is an opportunist, because their job is to be messy on the show. Their job is to make decisions that have little regard to others, because they're supposed to create conflict, they're supposed to create drama with each other, and that is what they get paid for. So therefore, yes, that is very true. I do believe that Nene had no right to call Marlo an opportunist, because essentially, if you do ask me as well, I do believe that everyone on the show is an opportunist. Pretty much anyone that goes on a reality show where it's about drama and fighting is an opportunist, because you've already signed on to basically start shit with people, or start rumors about people, or start gossip, or backstab people to create crap for a TV show so that we can watch, the public, and laugh at it and see how silly everyone is. And that already is not a nice intention. The fact that you would sign yourself up for something like that, to me, is not good intentions. That you were willing to say, yeah, I don't care, I'll talk shit on people in a confessional. I don't care if they see it and it hurts their feelings, or it's not really true, or, I don't know. So, yes, everyone at RHOA, Real Housewives of Atlanta, to me, is an opportunist. So I don't know why she's calling anybody else an opportunist, because you have to be an opportunist to want to be on a show like that. Because why? Let's say it, people. Because being an opportunist means that you do not care what you do to get to the top, and you will step on everyone, and you have little regard for how your actions affect others and the consequences that come about because you were trying to get to opportunity. That is what Real Housewives of Atlanta is all about now. I think the most least opportunistic person on Real Housewives of Atlanta is probably Kandi Burruss, because she doesn't really need it. She just needs the exposure to get her name out there more, and she just wants to sell her play. She wants to sell her album. She wants to sell her candy-coated nights. She doesn't really need to use people at all, and that's why she's not trying to make it to the top. She is already on the top. So therefore, she is the most least opportunistic out of all of them. Now, is she probably using Bravo? Yes, and that's okay to call her opportunist in that light, but who gives a fuck about Bravo, So, I just wanted to do a quick vlog about that and see what people's thoughts were on that. If I really actually also don't think there's an argument about it, because if you don't agree with me, look up the word opportunist on Google, look it up in the dictionary, and you'll see that I'm right. And you'll see that that is a negative word, and that you cannot say it's anything positive about being accused of being an opportunist. Alright, so that's the vlog of the day, and it was in my mind, and I just felt like I had to say something about it. Bye, YouTube!